It's Christmas Eve night. Your family is gathered around the fireplace where the stockings are hung with care. Not a creature is stirring, not even a mouse. Chestnuts are roasting over an open George Foreman grill, and your aunt and uncle are kissing under the mistletoe while you try not to watch. You grab your guitar, feeling confident because you watched this video. My name is Kyle Scott, and today I'm going to show you the best way to fingerpick the most popular Christmas songs to get you ready for Christmas. If you enjoy this video, please leave a comment. No, I am not going to fingerpick through every single Christmas song. What I'm going to do is show you an approach to fingerpicking each song based on the song's time signature. How many counts? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Hark the herald angels sing. That's a 4/4 song, okay? 3/4 would be something like Silent Night. You can almost feel that it's supposed to land back on beat 1 after just 3 counts. So you need to understand what's the time signature of your song. Is it 3, is it 4, or is it 6? 6 and 3 can be, you could call a 6/8 song 3/4 and be fine, but it might be picked slightly different. Now, once you know the time signature, what is the tempo of the song? Is it fast or is it slow? Fast songs sometimes need less picking than slow songs. Slow songs are slow, so you might need to fill in the gaps a little bit more with a little bit more movement with your fingers. There's one more thing, and that is the song a straight groove or a swing groove? Because they're going to be picked slightly differently, and the timing, the rhythm is going to feel a little different. The finger picking patterns I'm going to show you are beginner friendly. I'm not going to get into anything too crazy. For some of you beginners, it might feel crazy anyways, but you should be able to finger pick just about any Christmas song as long as you have the chords after this video. So let's talk about 4/4 first, because that is the most common. I'll pop them up there right now. These are all 4/4 straight time. Let's just pick a song, for example. Let's go with Jingle Bells, okay? Let's say we're in G. I'm not working on chords here. We're just working on the finger picking. So what do we do if we're in a 4/4 song with straight groove? I'm going to give you the most simple answer, and that is just play thumb, index, thumb, index, thumb, index, thumb, index. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a... Right? Back and forth, then back and forth. That is the most beginner-friendly way to pick a 4/4 song in straight groove. Back and forth. Now, you can play multiple fingers there. If you can see that, you can pick multiple fingers, or you can just pick one, but that is the simplest way. But let's talk about another way you could finger pick these songs. Let's do a different song. Let's do Mary Did You Know. Now, this is one of those examples of a song where you might not want to go, Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk? Right? It just doesn't sound right to the song. So that's the same pattern from Jingle Bell, and it's the same time signature 4/4, and it just doesn't feel right. So what can we do differently? Well, we can fill in the space with picking down and then up, something like this. Mary, did you know that your baby would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know? All right, we can just go straight down. That's a pretty simple way, very beginner-friendly way to play. Again, could be tough if you're brand new to fingerpicking, but it's one of the easier patterns. Another way is to kind of alternate. Right? But you notice that every chord, regardless of what I'm doing with these, the thumb is always hitting that beat 1. That's the most important thing. Mary, did you 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can alternate what's happening with these as long as you have a good technique, okay? Making sure you're not doing this spider technique. Keep your wrist in close, curve those fingers, let the thumb, I've talked about this in a lot of videos, so I won't go into too much into depth, but curve those fingers like a little hook like this. I call it the ping pong paddle grip, all right? Like you're holding a ping pong paddle about that big. Don't drop it. Don't do this. Don't do that. You'll drop the paddle. Right? Keep it here, curve those fingers under, and practice using them as little hooks down there. They're right above the strings. I don't know if you can see that. They're right above the strings, and when it's their turn, they pluck and go back, retract. Boom, boom, But, all right, the thumb gets the bass notes, and these fingers get the rest. Okay, so we have a couple different ways to pick 4/4 straight grooves. We've got jingle bells, or we have Mary, did you know that your baby born, but one day you will. Okay, those can be applied to just about any of the other 4/4 straight songs I mentioned. And I'm going to give you one more option, and that is for a song like that's very slow, like the Christmas song. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. And I commonly will just play the bass note, whatever the bass note is of the chord that you're playing. By the way, if you're getting stuck on these chords and your issue is not just the right hand but the left, check out my 12-day quick chords course. That is going to help you so much with the standard chords, getting faster, getting smoother. Link in the description. Go get that course. But moving forward, once you know the chords, putting the bass note and then the index finger, the ring finger, and the middle finger. Bum, dun, dun, dun. That works really good for slow 4/4 straight songs. Chestnuts are roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Again, get that bass note on beat 1 and you'll be in good shape. Okay, 4/4 swing Christmas songs. I want to show you something special you can do for these. You can still do 4/4 patterns. Like take Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. Rockin' around the Christmas, right? This is the same as our straight pattern. But because that song has a goompa, 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 goompa type of rhythm, it might be better to do a little boppy type alternating bass pattern. What I would do is you see how I'm alternating which string my thumb hits. Here's the chorus. You will get a sentimental feeling. And the technique there is pluck, extend. Pluck the other bass note, extend. I'm just making one chord, right? Then plucking a different of these low notes. It's a really useful trick to know and to apply that to any swing song. Boom, get a boom, boom, get a boom. You can do it in straight too, but it works better in swing, I think, with the alternating bass. Adds a sort of old-timey, jazzy type of feel. So that's 4/4 straight and 4/4 swing we've covered. Let's talk about songs in 3/4. Christmas time is here, right? Let's take Silent Night. Let's be in the key of D. Look how simple I'm going. A silent night. Holy. So you can get away with just being very simple, making sure your thumb hits the bass note of the chord on beat 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And otherwise, just picking any strings you want, as long as that bass note hits on beat 1. You can get more complicated. But notice, the root of my chord is still just hitting beat 1. So, keep it very simple to start. And then you can add to it, making sure that bass note is still hitting beat 1. And that's going to be true for most of these. The first nowhere, the end. Right? Very simple. Keeping bass note on beat 1. Now, there is a fast 3/4 song, and that would be We Wish You a Merry Christmas. It would be something like, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, what is that? Wish you a Merry Christmas. Okay, there it is. I lost that for a second. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, wish you a Merry Christmas. And you can always just pluck the chords if they're that fast, or you can strum it or pick it like this. We Right, it's the same as Silent Night. 1, 2, 3. Well, it's just a lot faster. So be ready for that. And our last time signature would be 6/8. 6/8 is a lot like 3/4, but in my opinion, 6/8 feels more like a chord fills all 6 counts rather than 3, if that makes any sense. So we can take a song like Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. That would be in 6/8, in my opinion. Probably I'm wrong, but that's how I think of it. So you got Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. That's the most beginner-friendly way to pick 6/8 would be just down, 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 up, 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 down, 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 up, up, up. Making sure your bass note hits on beat 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try Oh Holy Night like that. Oh holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear. Alright, boom, dun, dun, da, dun, dun. That kind of feels like a ship rocking. Vroom, dum. We need our mugs to clank together. Mugs of pints of beer. So yes, that would be it. That is how I would finger pick these songs: 4/4 straight, 4/4 swing, 3/4 slow and fast, and 6/8. All the songs that I put on the screen can fit into one of those categories. So just take those finger picking patterns and apply them to the Christmas song that you want to finger pick, and that'll be a good place to start. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, leave a comment below. I love to see those. Please subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.